Clifford, thanks for taking the time. Air Force boxing. You got the Air Force Invitational this weekend. Kind of tell me what that's about.
Well, let me start with Happy New Year. It seems like I haven't seen you since last year. Happy New Year.
That's true. Happy New Year to you.
All right, Invitational. We're at it. Yeah, Invitational coming this Saturday. This is a third year running Invitational. We've got teams from the West coming out. We open up to all the NCBA, but this year we have some conflicts in the other regions. So mostly West schools are coming. All West schools are coming. Sacramento State, Cal, Reno. USC's got a couple of boxers, and I'm missing somebody. Oh, Utah, University of Utah. So we got about 20 bouts on the card. I'll have 18 of those fights with some of my younger boxers, and looking forward to getting them some experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Is that what this is about? Kind of developmental, so to speak?
Absolutely. Yeah, we want to make sure some of the younger rookies that make the team after tryouts have an opportunity to box outside of somebody else wearing Air Force blue. And so this is our opportunity to get some of those younger boxers out there. 2-minute rounds against somebody else wearing a different uniform. We get to protect the house a little bit and see what they do and how they perform, and how their development's been.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, you have Friday night fights, very periodically. And just talk to me, how is your team doing this year, both on the ladies' side and the guys' side?
Well, we're doing great. I think we had a Friday night fight last Friday, first time. We got a lot of our rookies to fight, but wing open's coming, so we open the door to the wing. I've got about 30 cadets that have signed up that are not on the team, so we're looking at 75, 80 kids, cadets that are lined up for the wing open. So that was an opportunity for them to see 2 minutes versus the 1 minute they see in class. So that's exciting. But overall development's been pretty good. We've got now we're rolling back into competition. So we have the home show this weekend. We travel to Seattle with 5 boxers the following weekend, and then the weekend after that, wing open starts on that Wednesday with prelim bouts, but also taking some cadets to Reno on Friday to get some fights in as well. So we got a busy next couple of weeks ahead of us, but excited to get them some experience and to see our development right before we roll into the wing open, and then get ready for regionals, nationals.
Is that a good number? Is that a number you're shooting for, like 30? Would you like more? I mean, the cadet wing, you're talking about 4,000 cadets who could come down.
Yeah, where they at? They get punched in the face. They're not trying to come down here. No, I think that's a good number, right? We care about 40 to 50 on our roster, and they are automatically signed up for the wing open. All the weight classes are just about opposed. There's only 2 that are unopposed, which is our heavyweight currently right now. There may be an opportunity for a rematch from last year with one of the football players coming out to fight TK. And then our 132-pound female, who's a national champ, defending national champ, is unopposed this year. Rightfully so, all right? It's tough to try to take out the champ. But outside of that, every other weight class is full, and we're going to have a full bracket.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you generally recruit from boxing class, or how does it happen that cadets say, yeah, I want to get involved in this?
A little of both, right? We get some cadets that think they're going to be really good at this. I let them come to practice and get punched in the face, which is fun for me. But also, we try to find some gems out of class, right? We can't go out and recruit boxers. So the best opportunity is when they come to class, see if they have a little bit of the skill and something that we can refine and mold into something that, come their sophomore, junior, senior year.
Now you were a cadet, you came from like a different sport. Like, what was it about boxing that made you want to box? And do you use that as when you talk to people hey, maybe give it a shot?
1,000%. I came from basketball. I love basketball, played it most of my life, and I was tired of riding the bench, and I'm too competitive to ride the bench. And so that was my motivation. I did really well in boxing class, and the coaches back then were like, hey, you should come out to boxing. Of course, I told them no. Right? Hey, I'm going to play basketball. Yeah, you sit around for a freshman year and not playing, and then your sophomore year kicks around. It's like, I want to go do something. I want to compete. That fire is driven in me, and that's that drove me to go to boxing, to try something else, and you find success. And once you taste a little bit of that success and get that hand raised, man, there's nothing I would have done to not win a national championship. And so I use that same story with some cadets, and then others it's more of, come in the gym, come figure it out, see if you like it, learn some different skills that you learn from boxing class, and see if something you want to continue to grow in.
Yeah. Hopefully there's a few more Coach Cliffs out there this weekend, but let's have some fun this weekend.
Hey, man, appreciate it. Always. My man.